Hello and welcome to Rate That Character, the show where a member of the Source Gaming team gives their opinion on a character's chances at being playable in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch. We'll lay out the pros and cons for each character and give a final score out of 100. Please do remember that these are our individual opinions and do not reflect Sakurai, Nintendo, or even the thoughts of Source Gaming as a whole. With that out of the way, my name is NantenJex, and let's see who today's character is. As the stars of Nintendo's first major RPG on the Switch, the young driver Rex and his blade partner Pyrrha are considered by many to be frontrunners for Super Smash Bros. On Switch. Pyrrha is a legendary blade known as the Aegis, who was locked away for hundreds of years by her driver after her power nearly ended the world. Rex is a young scavenger who gets hired for a job by the terrorist group Pyrrha, and the two end up forming a bond that takes them all across the world of Aorist, in pursuit of a way to the promised land of Elysium. But can this bond get them into Smash? There are a number of reasons fans are hoping for and expecting Rex and Pyrrha in the next Super Smash Bros. Game. First of these is the perception of the Xenoblade Chronicles series as a whole. When Shulk made it into Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, the series was fairly niche, only having one title under its belt that was critically acclaimed, that almost didn't make it outside of Japan, and had a very limited run in the US. Since then, however, Shulk's title was ported to 3DS and made much more accessible, as well as a virtual console re-release on the Wii U, and we have seen two more original titles in Xenoblade Chronicles X on Wii U and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on Switch. Each one has only increased in popularity, prominence, and sales, which has brought up the Xenoblade brand as a whole to make it Nintendo's current premier RPG series, succeeding Earthbound and Golden Sun before it. This growth between Smash 4's release and now is plenty of reason to think the series will get a new character. On top of this, Rex and Pyrrha are the current protagonists as the series deals with a rotating cast, similar to Fire Emblem, so the priority always goes to the latest heroes as they are more relevant. Rex and Pyrrha also have a unique gimmick that will work in Smash. You can see the full details of how we think this would work in our Dream Smasher article, linked down in the description, but in short it involves playing as Rex while Pyrrha provides support, similar to the Ice Climbers, but they both do separate things during combat. Rex and Pyrrha are also popular, well, at least Pyrrha is, and character popularity does play a role in a character having a shot for Smash, although for these characters we know the ballot doesn't play a role. Lastly, we know Sakurai has played and enjoyed Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as he discussed it in his Famitsu blog. He was a fan of the series since the first game, and as Monolith are owned by Nintendo, it is easy for Sakurai to get behind the scenes and look at the game during development, as it would have been developed at the same time as this Smash. But this is also a point against Rex and Pyrrha, in that they are too new. Sakurai has stated on multiple occasions that when picking Smash's content, it's almost all decided in the early planning stages and almost never deviates outside of minor changes and bonus additions like clones. If you compare the timeline of Xenoblade 2's development to that of Smash, it is entirely possible that all the newcomers for Smash for Switch were decided on before Rex and Pyrrha really came into being fully developed, and so would be unlikely additions, unless Sakurai made a spot for the next Xenoblade character like he did for Greninja in Pokemon. However, he may not have needed to do this for Xenoblade, as the previous game, X, had just launched internationally a few months before Smash Switch began development at the latest, and so was highly relevant at the time. This could have made Sakurai look backwards at Elma as a potential character for Smash instead of Rex and Pyrrha, and would have been able to visualize her. Lastly, there is a small chance of technical issues getting in the way of Rex and Pyrrha appearing. We don't know for sure if the Ice Climbers are back, but assuming they can't get them to work in 8-player Smash on the Switch, then the same could be said for Rex and Pyrrha depending on how the moveset works. In the end, it could go either way for Rex and Pyrrha. It mainly comes down to two factors. First, does Sakurai see the series as important and relevant enough to get a new character? Most signs point to yes, but you can never be too sure. Second, and most important, the creation of the project plan is really a deciding factor. Usually it is done in the early design stage, which for Smash for Switch would be late 2015, early 2016, and in that case it would be way too early for Rex and Pyrrha, but perfect for Elma. But if Smash for Switch began life as a port first and then became a full game mid-development, then a new project plan would have been made halfway, potentially late 2016 or early 2017, and in that case there is a good chance that Sakurai would know more about Rex and Pyrrha and go for them. It really all comes down to timing. Before I go today, I just want to give a special thank you to all of our Patreons out there, in particular our super patron, the Duke of Dorks. You'll find a link to his channel down in the description below. Thank you for watching today's Rate That Character. If you liked this video, then give us a like and share with your friends. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on today's character, and give us a suggestion for a future character you would like us to rate. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date, and always remember to return to the source.